Okay, so this is the third time I'm recording this. First time was the audio, second time audio. But this time we will get it. Yes. So like the title says, should you quit your 9 to 5? Yes and no. To make more sense, I'm about to quit mine, and that is not the reason why I said why I'm giving the answer I'm about to give, but it's to give you context. Now, at the stage of you wanting to take the next step, which is, go into the freelance space, or more so that you can do personal things. I mean, that is, more about 50% of the reason why I'm stepping out. One, be free, experience the freelance world, and at the same time, do projects I'm way more passionate about. The reason why I want you to actually think about this choice you're about to make is to ask, have you acquired enough knowledge or skill? And I think this is most important for other people or most people. Do you have enough capital to stand on your own? The benefit of the 9 to 5 life is at the end of the month, you get the alert of your salary, which is the work you've done. But the scary part of, staying outside the 9 to 5, which is this freelance world, is you can go months without having a job. And sometimes you can just go 1 month or even a week and you might have an income of probably 2 months worth of work in just 1 week. It can be a dicey situation. So once you've actually had that thought process of, okay, do I actually have enough capital or skill to offer someone when I'm pitching, okay, this is what I want to do for your brand. This is the idea I have. Do you have the skill to carry it out? Or do you still need more skill? I mean, it's a very important question you need to ask yourself. Now, just some story on me quitting mine. I'm at that stage where I actually need to look for something more challenging and something different from what I've been doing for 4 years. Creating content, creating the brand style, creating it from scratch and all of that. These were exciting moments, but there is that moment when obviously everybody needs something more challenging. I have personal projects that I have written out and I want to work on them. And to be honest, we're not comparing to anybody, but it is not like social media or engineering or design that you could pretty much handle multiple things effectively to an extent. Here, mostly when you are the in-house videographer and the editor at the same time, like I am, so shooting and editing and creating style and setting up and everything is from my end. So it's difficult to actually balance that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of producers or videographers can relate. So trying to have this full-time field and also taking in something on the side, it is doable, but how long can that be done? I've done that and I realized, okay, I cannot stretch myself too thin. Because I know a lot of people in the comment might be like, yeah, you can handle things and still, do this one. If you're I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people in the case that I am, which is you're more like the leader of that role, even though there's no one underneath you. Someone is coming, but too late for the person, either ways. And then still trying to take another project where you potentially can be the lead role or the team lead or even a role lesser. That in itself is still challenging to handle together. So I thought about it deeply, all right? And I was like, okay, not like I have a stack of money somewhere. Trust me, I do not. But I know I have the skill to pay or that will pay over time. And most people, they might tell you capital is enough. While capital can be enough, but for how long? It might be, okay, you can use capital to get skill. Well, why don't you acquire the skill, still get paid while in your 9 to 5, right? So I'm basically saying I have more skill than the capital, right? And I know the skill I have can actually create more capital for me. Now, if you're in the case where you have more capital and you've thought about it and you're sure that I can use this capital to work on myself, I can use this capital to invest in myself, which is getting the skill or improving on your skill, then please go for it. I just want you to make sure you're actually thinking deep on the choice you're about to make. Because once you're out of that 9 to 5 and you do not have the skill or capital, you're stranded. That's the truth. If you're leaving that 9 to 5 and you have your skill and you don't have enough capital, you can still pay something out of it. If you have the capital, you don't have enough skill, I think you can still stay a bit, get more skill, and then go for it. So the answer back to it, I don't want this video to be too long. Should you quit your 9 to 5? Yes. Should you quit your 9 to 5? No. I know you came here for an answer, but I just don't want to give you an answer and then you are out of the video. I want you to actually think about it, have that conversation with yourself, and know this is the choice I want to make. That is all I have. Wanted to make sure I dropped something before the year runs out. Expected more content because this is what we want to do more as we're living the 9 to 5 life. So yeah, if you find it helpful, do leave a like, consider subscribing. I appreciate you guys and see you in the next one. So in case you're wondering why I'm holding my mic like this, I have my fan here. So I'm trying to reduce the wind. Adios.